Hello, hello, and welcome back. It's been a while. I haven't done any stream later this week, last week, because it's been a pretty hectic week. I had a lot of personal stuff to take care of, but now I'm back. I would like to continue working on the app today, and I have a few points that remain from the last time. Just a quick recap. I'm currently building Alias Genie, which is a desktop app that allows developers to manage their command line aliases. So if you're a developer, you might end up running a lot of terminal commands like building projects, running Docker containers, I don't know, Git commands and all of that. And if you end up having too many of those, you either copy paste them or type them every time, which is counterproductive, or the more experienced developers create aliases for each command. And yeah, in order to create those aliases, you need to either create them directly from the terminal or modify some config file of the current terminal implementation. And I wanted to build a UI over that file in order to have all the aliases in one place and be able to at first add, delete, edit them, and so on. So far, I have a working prototype of the app. It's my fourth hour of streaming, so the prototype is working. Now I want to implement the first version of the UI to make it look a bit presentable, then handle the permissions and start delivering it to my friends in order to test it and get some feedback and eventually see if anybody would use it. I would personally use it, but I want to see if other people would use that too. The idea was to build this as fast as possible and launch it and see how it goes. I want to stream the whole process, and maybe this will provide value to anyone watching. Well, now let's switch to the scene and see what we've done last time and what are we going to do today. Last time I've added the shadcn Flutter component library. This is a pretty cool library, at least the first impression. It's made by a fellow indie hacker. I've mentioned him in my previous post. It seems pretty easy to use. We'll see how it goes and if it has all the components that are required. Then I started working on a Figma design just to have a rough idea how the app would look like. It was done in a rush. I haven't done like components, saved colors, variables, and all of that. It's just since we have the app, we have all the components pre-built, so I won't implement like components from scratch, but just the layout, the colors, to have a place where I can play with everything and to avoid changing the stuff in the app directly. So, for example, if I later want to change colors, I will play first in Figma and see how they look like, then switch over and implement them. I've also done an initial version of the logo design. Well, I'm pretty happy with it. It took less than an hour to do it. And yeah, with some adaptations, we can definitely go with that. But last time it was pretty late and I forgot to add a couple of important stuff in the app, like a button to add a new alias. And I displayed the card on the screen, but the card only had the command. So if you wanted to edit the alias, there wouldn't be a possibility to do that. So today we will add the plus button to add the new alias and allow the users basically to edit the alias in the same screen. If this shouldn't take too much, afterwards we will switch over to the code and start implementing this component, see how it looks like, and that would be it for today. Before moving on and starting distributing the app and starting working on the landing page, which probably will take more than the app, to be honest. we need to handle some permissions. The first version of the app is built for macOS, and Apple has pretty severe restrictions. So basically, the app will modify files on the disk. We'll probably have to source the file, and this will be a step in the install process. But for now, I want to prompt the user to allow editing that file and see how that goes. I expect this to be a bit more difficult than what we've done so far, but it should be doable. In the end, we want to make sure that a user is able to install and use the app. I will move this to the to-do points today, and I will delete the previous to-dos so that we have an overview on what needs to be done. Just to show you what we have so far, first of all, please excuse my good old faithful mouse, which I have for like 4 years. A bit broken, and sometimes when I scroll, it freezes everything for a couple of seconds, which is super mega annoying. But I've read some announcement on the internet saying that Logitech will release MX Master 4 this year. So a part of me wants to buy a new one, but another part of me wants to wait for MX Master 4 to see how it looks like. But I'll see. Hopefully, it will recover by itself because it has been doing this previously, and it got back to its health. But if it won't work for the next couple of days, I'll probably buy a new mouse because it's super annoying. Anyway, moving on. Let me first show you how the app looks like now. Why did it disappear? Yes. So this is the current version of the app. It looks pretty ugly. This is how the aliases currently look like. We can edit them in here, and we can delete them. We can add a new one from here, and we want to achieve the same functionality but with a little better UI today. For the Figma designs, currently we have this, and we will have to implement a couple of other more stuff in this, and then we will switch over to the code. Well, I would really like to get your feedback on the design and on everything. So if you can post a comment saying what's ugly, what's beautiful, what would you change, it would help me quite a lot because I'm not a designer and I'm looking to learn from any one of you. Good. Now let's switch to the first point. First of all, let's add a button to create a new alias. Previously in the app, we had a floating button in here. I don't want to do that since it's a desktop app. You don't need to press that button with your thumb. So I would like to add an icon button in here with a plus. It should be intuitive enough, and it should work. By the way, the logo, the latest logo would be this one, I think. We'll probably work a bit more on it later, but as the first version, I'm pretty happy with it. The idea, since the app is called Alias Genie, the idea was that the reverse A and the G look like the lower body of a genie. I don't know if you played Heroes or any other games. So when the genie is moving, this is swirling, and pretty geeky stuff, but I'm pretty happy with the concept. Now, let's find a cool icon to add in here, and let's create the button. I have a pack of icons in here which I kind of like, so I would like to get this icon. I've selected it last time after I closed the stream. I remember that I forgot to add the icon, and let's take this one. We will copy it as an SVG. We'll move it here. Let's put it here somewhere. I have another icon in here. Let's make the stroke white so that we see them, and I will add, come on mouse, work with me. I will add the new icon in here. I'll also make it white for now. I don't have all the icons in here, but because when we will get to the code, we will also copy them as a SVG from here. I'm not sure I took the same exact icon. No. So it's in the essential. There are two packs in here. So this is the icon grid, and we have the variants. We'll go to the variants, and on the variants we have different icons with different types of strokes, and it will be a bit better. It loads. It takes some time to load it because my PC is slow actually. It's a large pack of icons, but it should load. The streaming software is taking a toll on my PC. Let's stop complaining and start working. So this is the icon, and we have the bold broke outline. Let's see. We get the outline or the full one, linear. What do you think? Which one do you like? I'll take the outline, I think. Yeah, let's take the outline. Yeah, as SVG. Not sure it's different. A bit thinner, right? Should be. Or it's exactly the same. Looks the same. Anyway, we'll keep the outline. Okay, and then I will duplicate it and take it in my app screen. And I will put it somewhere here. Let's see how to make it look better. I think we can make this white. Let's copy this color and see if this looks better like this. And if this looks better like this. What do you think? We can use maybe anyway. I should select the primary color. I'll do it. We make the first draft of the design, and then I'll start extracting some variables because this will help. So for example, the primary color would be useful to be the same. And I think I will make it a bit lighter. Anyway, let's make the layout, and let's afterwards work on the colors. So here I would like to also have the possibility of editing the alias. So I will move the delete button for now, and I want to put the command a bit below, like it should be enough. And I would like to duplicate all of these and put it up. I will say this is an alias, and this will be like S. And I want to make the rectangle way smaller. So this is margin. Let's see. Like this. Okay, and let's make this the same. And make this smaller, 1 pixel smaller. Let's make the height 40 and center this vertically. Okay. This should also be a component, of course. It is not. It will be probably eventually. We'll see. And like something like this. Maybe make this. Let's see. Should I make this smaller, like the lower height, or increase the height of this one? Hmm? Let's see. I will make this one harder, like 30, maybe. Components would help, but I'm too lazy to do it. Again, rough design, then we get back to it. Let's see. 8 should be enough. Let's move this a bit up. Then this one should be like this. Okay, and these buttons should be here. And this should be 3 pixels lower. Perfect. Perfect. And we will also put the delete icon here. And if we center this, let's group and center. Okay, and I would like to center it. So 205, 545. Put it so that we have 344 with 406 more. Like this, I think 80 with 370. Something like this, maybe. Okay. One thing I don't like is that the aliases are too small in here and there's too much emptiness in this screen. Again, this will move, but and also the logo with this. Anyway, I think it's a good first draft and we can go like this and then see how it looks in the app and then come back to it. Okay, and we will do this as a modal, and whenever you press on the plus button, this will pop up. You will be able to add your alias in here. This will delete it. This will edit it directly, so the save should gray out if you are changing stuff and all of that. Yeah, I think it looks good for the first draft. Let's try to implement it. Okay, today let's switch to the code, see how it looks. This is a card. We will use the card, of course, with two rows, two input fields. Mm. This is the previous theme editing. Okay, cool. So let's see. First things first. How does the app look like now? It looks like this. First, let's uh, add an app bar with the logo. Then we will split the screen into two sections. So there will be like two columns. One column will take the alias name. We won't display this anymore. We won't display the quotes anymore. It will look a little bit better. Then get rid of this, put it in this section, and see how it goes. Perfect. Let's switch to the code then. Let's remember what I've done so far. If I click this, perfect. Okay, and I have my AI assistant. I should refresh it. It's pretty useful on the UI as well. If you manage to explain exactly what you want with the layout, it can give you the code if you forget how to write UI components like I do. I'm curious if he knows about the shared app. Probably not, but I think I might be able to train it a bit on it. We will see. First things first. So the main runs the app. The app has the main screen. In the main screen, we have the change notifier provider to be able to update the state. We fetch aliases every time we load the app to be able to see them, and the child is a shared app. In the shared app, we have a scaffold that has an app bar with the title alias Genie. Okay, which is, let me move the app near the code. So it's this one. I want to align it to the left and add the logo, and also add the SVG buttons. So today we will work on implementing the UI using Shed and Flutter UI library. Let's see if let's give it to the component like this. Your goal is to help me build a layout that I currently help me build the layout and style the components. Your first task is to help me create enhance the up bar with the logo aligned to the left. Enhance. This is my current code. How would you do it? Let's see what. Oh, sorry. Let's regenerate. Yes, of course, we are going to have to create the logo widget. Okay, okay. We can do PNGs maybe, or I think SVGs will look better. But first, yes. So let's see if it works with a random PNG. Do I have one? I don't think I have one. Or let's put PNGs first and then switch to SVGs, because can we have the logo as SVG? It's a rhetoric question. We can, but I need to add Flutter SVG. Let's do this. Why not? Let's stop the app. I'll add Flutter SVG. It's a good library. I have another project that's using Flutter SVG, and it's pretty cool. I can inspire from there, but I think it will be quick enough to implement it from scratch. Okay, and we have SVG picture asset like this. And I want to import this. We want to have a child here, of course. Okay, and we want to store the assets. Where do we want to store them? I forgot. This is the issue that I'm talking about with the mouse. It's super annoying. Yes, in the root. And in the pub spec, you need to add the assets folder. Was there? We have a new version of Shell. Let's first update it. Why is it complaining? Typo, we don't care. I'll add it to the dictionary. I have OCD. Good. We have fonts and we have assets in here. We will uncomment these lines and we will add the child assets slash svg slash logo slash, and I'll delete everything else. And I will delete this as well. I think it should work like this. Do a Flutter pub get. This can be an alias, FPG or something. Okay, and we will go in here. Figma, go to the logo. One computer, work with me. and we will do copy as SVG. Get back in here, we will add a new file called logo SVG. Add it, paste the whole thing. We will remove the width and the height because we can set it from the code as far as I know. And we will format everything. And there we go. We have the logo. We can copy the path. The path should be this one. And if we go in here and we put it in here, I forgot which was the height. 30. Okay, let's see if this works. We can increase it later. Height, let's put it as 30 and run the app. We are from lib, so might not work like this. So we might need to put to navigate from the current directory up. I'll take a sip of water. Stay hydrated. And while we wait for the app to load, let's move on to the Figma and see some margins. So I put it at 64 pixels from the left and with a spacing of 10 and 10. Could be 8 and 8 maybe, or 16 times 16, let's see. If we drag this a bit more and put a 16 margin top, is it too large? Yes. It's a bit too big, right? And if we do 8 and 8, might work. 8 and 11. So if I decrease it with 3, it will be 46. I don't know. We will see. Okay. Let's get back to the app. Building. Let's see if everything is working properly in here. Seems so. Okay. I don't think we're going to need the title anymore, but let's wait for this to build. Meanwhile, I will also add the icons, and I will add it in the pub spec just to have them, and we will copy the icons in here. Probably it would be good to have states for the icon so that when a user hovers, the icon changes the color. I'm not sure I'm going to do this now though. Let's first lay out everything and we can make states for the icon afterwards. Pretty annoying how long it takes to build it. It's the first time we should be able to use hot reload afterwards. Yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about the first version of the UI and what would you improve if you would have the chance. I'd be more than happy to hear your thoughts. Mouse is broken again. Everything is slow and fucking today not a good day for science. Okay, it launched. It launched. Woo. Launched and it's black. It's syncing. Yes, we have the logo is here and we have the title. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We will get rid of the title and we will make the logo bigger. Get rid of the title. Title spacing 64, let's say. Do a hot reload. Now we want to make the logo height to 120, let's say. Might need to do a hot restart. I ran Flutter pub-get to refresh it because I've also added the SVG icons. Do a hot restart. It's still small, but it's there. I'm curious if I modify the height in here. Nothing happened. Please bear with me because I'm a backend developer by trade, and yeah, front end usually it's usually harder for me. Okay. Anyway, I'll do a restart. I think the restart will work, but it will take a while. But meanwhile, I'll give the AI this code, this updated code, and I want to have 2 columns. Like a side menu, like a drawer, and the main view. The drawer should always be open, so I won't necessarily use the drawer widget. I will just split the screen into columns and use one for the aliases and one for the commands and like the main screen. Looks good. Next, I want to split the screen in 2 columns. One will be like a drawer, but always open, where will display the aliases. One column will be the main. Yeah. I pressed enter and canceled the permission on my other screen. One column will be the main screen where we will will display the command or the rest of the information. Okay, let's put the code, run the prompt. I expect issues. Okay, let's see what it's done. Uh, Thinking and launching. It's still small. Yeah, we'll get back to it. It's there. The brand is there. Okay. So we can extract the scaffold in another widget, maybe, or not. No. The app bar. We can extract the app bar. Let's do refactor, extract Flutter widget. My app bar. Big screen, theme, widgets. Let's do another widgets folder. And we do app bar. We put my app bar, we import everything. This one. And we use it in here. Mouse, come on, work with me. And we import it in here. And it doesn't prefer size widget. Was this a bad idea? Okay, that's not interesting. We'll do it later. Okay. Getting back to it, we have the scaffold and the body becomes a row. Let's see. With 2 columns. Okay, looks good, looks good. We have 2 rows, one like this, one like this. Now we would like to get rid of everything that we don't need. So we have the first row. We have 1 row with 2 children, 1 expanded, and another expanded, and we will have the main content and the drawer, basically. Okay, now we will extract this widget. Should we extract it now? Should we? Yeah, let's do this. We want to keep the app as clean as possible. Extract Flutter widget without the comma, of course. I'm super slow today. Okay, refactor, extract Flutter widget. Let's just do it. Aliases, bro. We do darfine. Okay, and we return this whole stuff. We have to import a couple of things. And the dialog. Okay, and in here we have to import this stuff and save and see if it looks the same, which it should. Now let's do the same for this one. Name green. In lack of a better name, let's do Dart file name green. Same stuff, import some stuff, and return this one. Yes, and this should maybe have a const, but probably eventually it won't have it anymore. And we do main green, we save, and we aim to have the whole thing still looking somehow good. And now let's strap these and only display the aliases in the alias drawer. Okay, flex ratio, yes. We don't need these icon buttons anymore. In here, we will comment them for now. Good. Now we display the whole alias. And then the alias is a list of aliases. So from here, we will display alias dot name. Bam, we have all the aliases and it looks pretty decent. At least for now. Good. Now let's try to put main content in here, but so the main content, we will make the aliases selectable, and the main content will be per alias. First of all, let's add a title to the page and maybe get rid of the floating action button and put it in here. List style, we have the list view. Okay. Let's move these out of here. Railing wrap. I don't think we need this at all. So let's move this out of here because we will use them a bit later. We can put them in the main screen somewhere here. And in the drawer, let's get rid of this. And it should still look somehow perfect. Perfect. And we want this. So it's expanded. I am tempted to wrap this with a column that will have the title and the rest of the list view. But let's see, maybe the AI has a better solution. So the list view is already scrollable. If I wrap it in a column, the column will take the height of the expanded, and I think we might get the Flutter nasty error. I forgot the name of it, but it's probably my most chat GPT'd error. I've extracted a widget containing the alias drawer. Please also add a title before the list view. A title for the list view. Okay. Let's wrap it with a column then. And I would like to have a row. Children will be this. Yes, this is the error. So render and this will hide column before the expanded. Okay. Does this throw the error? So the AI put the column over the expanded. And this might work, yeah. Okay. The AI is better than me at coding already. Cool. Let's also add an icon button to the so child. We have the padding. We will wrap it. So yeah, I'll work on the theme a bit later. Even though I should do it now. Anyway. Title large. Maybe title medium would be better. Let's go title large. An icon button on the same row as the type with the title. Yeah, it will probably wrap the padding to the row. Or actually, the text will wrap it to the row. Icon button, this one. On pressed, and the on pressed we want to take from the app, we want to take the on pressed. Remember what I told you about the commas. So if we put comma here, it will format it on multiple lines. And yes, icons. Okay, I will put a to do for now. PG icons. Yeah, I'll do the icons a bit later because when I do them, I will also want to do the states for them to have hover, active, and so on. Not active, just hover and default state. And I have some example in another project. I'll probably copy paste from there. It's a bit faster. Okay, now we should have an icon, and we do. And when we click the icon, we have a new alias, which is cool. We'll go further now. Perfect. Let's see how to tackle the main screen. Let's add the const here for now. Okay, this looks good. For the input screen, I want to have a card centered. I want to have a card centered card with two input fields, one for the alias and one for the command for now. I have extracted a separate as follows. And the widget should be in the main screen in here. I'll just put the widget. And now we will use the shed CN card. Let's check it. This one actually, we don't have anything to check. Actually, I could have put this directly. I'll just put this, see how it looks, and if I can adapt it myself. Okay, it looks okay. And now I want to add a chat card. Import it. Now I will ask the AI to do it for me. I'm going to copy this code. I will edit my current prompt as follows. Okay. I would like you to adapt the shed to display it. Use the shed cards like in the following example. Let's see the result. I didn't manage to make the AI get rid of these comments. Like 1 out of 20 is a bit useful, but the rest aren't too useful. So I have to delete comments. The downside of working with the AI. All in all, you wait for it a bit to write the code, but I noticed that if I write the code myself, it takes a bit more than asking the AI to generate it for me. And yeah, overall, it's a bit faster to do it like this, especially for the UI. Then the downside is that sometimes it starts hallucinating, and if you don't pay attention to what code you're copy pasting, you might end up having a mess, and debugging that mess takes way, way, way more time than writing the code yourself. So if you want to work like this, pay close attention to the code and don't let it derail, because otherwise you will end up debugging stuff that you don't want to debug. But yeah, let's see how it looks now. So please mouse work with me. Okay, let's put it like this. Okay, let's share the input. We will need to see. Let's get rid of the placeholder. Not the shell card. This is the shell card. Cool. This is super cool. If I resize it, the card stays the center until it doesn't. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What did we have in the Figma? So we have just title, alias, and command, just the labels. Then we don't need the title, we don't need the description. Perfect. And we want to put the cancel. I don't think we need the cancel button anymore. We can actually remove. I'll just group it and hide. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, adjust width as needed. I already know it. It will probably not be constant eventually. increase spacing. We don't care for now. For the save, we implement. That's a good comment. And we have the theme. Awesome, 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 awesome stuff. What else do we need? We need the edit button. Okay, we need the delete basically, and the delete will be in the shed card in the column, and it will be maybe on the same line as the alias, or I don't know. Let's see how it looks again. Top right corner maybe. That row. How is it called? Delete. Ported. Okay. SVG icons, and we need the alias in here. Let's comment this for now. And we want the main axis alignment, and command mouse. Okay, it's ugly. A bit ugly. Maybe reduce the padding a bit. Okay, let's keep it like this, and we will make it look better later. Okay, so we have the main screen. We don't no longer need the floating action button, so it's safe to delete it from the app. Okay, I've deleted it wrong. Perfect. Then we have the aliases, and we need to hold some states, so whenever the user clicks on the alias to populate it with the values. I would like to commit my changes. And for the edit, yeah, let's keep it a bit. I'll do GS. I won't do GS. Why? Don't I have GS? It's deleted. Yeah, I deleted it. Let me add an alias. GS git status save. This doesn't refresh either, so we've totally broke the state, but we'll get to it. Now if I do GS, it should work in a new terminal. Yes, it did. I want to ignore a couple of things. So we have SVGs, we have the Dart file, we have the generated plugin registrant and the lock, which I think we need to highlight them. But I will ignore the DS store because I don't need that. So I want to add this command mouse. I want to add this DS store. Save, run GS again, and I can add everything. UI first draft. Ideally, you would put relevant commit messages, and if you're working on a larger project, you would have an issue management tool, and you would link it with Git and put tasks and move the task, like put the task name, task ID and task name in the commit message. This way you would have a list of everything that you've done, and you would be able to track the changes with the code. So if you link the issue with the commit, you would have like everything, all the Git information in the issue, and you can click and see exactly what code did you change. More water, please. Okay. Mouse. Come on, mouse. Come on. If I scroll, so my scroll is broken, and if I scroll, the screen freezes, the mouse freezes basically. And I'm used to scroll a lot. The MX Master has like the infinite scroll, which is pretty amazing, but mine is broken. Anyway, looks good, but my state management got broken. I would like to be able to select an alias from the alias drawer and display its information in the main screen in the main screen in the corresponding shed inputs. How can I achieve this? And we start from app aliases drawer main screen and we will also need maybe the alias view model. No, alias view model. Let's see if the AI can tackle this. It's ruminating. Okay, current alias, we need that, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need this. So in the alias view model, we will add these to set and clear. Yeah, everything looks good. And I Okay. Looks good. Then update aliases drawer to handle the selection. You go here, and let's see what it did. Expanded column consumer. So we have the consumer, we have the context, the view model column, and we go into the list model and we do a list style, title text, and on top this one. And we update it. Perfect. Then the main screen to display the current alias information. We go to the main screen. And we have the theme, we have the controllers. Where do we have them? Okay, looks good. So in the main screen, we initialize text editing controllers, and we will update the text editing controllers value with what we've selected in the current alias. Yes, this looks good. And then in the expanded, we change the shared inputs with the controllers. Alias controller. Yes, it's not constant, of course. We delete this comma, and this isn't constant either. And we have controller, command controller. We delete this comma as well. And using curly, yeah, we will implement the save later. Let's see if this works. Do a hot reload. Go here and we select the alias and nothing happens. Like the yeah, why doesn't anything happen? Because did I miss anything? Let's see, in the aliases drawer, have the alias. Let's do a hot reload. Sometimes the hot reload doesn't work, especially when you are handling like the state. So yeah, when adding stuff, well, a restart is better than a hot reload, but it's still not. No, we have the text, but I think we need to add a bit more. In the shed input, we need the initial value, maybe. Something like that. Ouch. Either initial value or controller, okay? if current alias not no, do this. Okay. Ah, okay, let's do a bit of debugging. So okay, so the current alias changes. It's good. Okay. And this is notifying. Okay. And it has a consumer, but our main screen don't think it has a consumer. Let's see. Okay. So if in the alias drawer the child is a consumer of these, let's wrap our child in the main screen. Let's wrap it with a widget, and we will do a consumer of this. And we earn, and we need to also close it here, or here. Like this. Question is, will this work? It will not. Okay, let's get this back and let the AI fix it for us. The current alias changes successfully in the aliases drawer, but the values don't get updated in the main screen. What did I do wrong? No, I don't want to use I want to use provider as the management. Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse, please. Oh my god! Now it freezes, and then when I scroll down, it scrolls up, and it's super annoying. Okay. Let's see. On alias view model, we have the aliases, current alias, value notifier. Okay. Not too familiar with this one, but good. And I have the main as a stateless widget. Yeah, so in my previous projects, I used GetX for state management and RxDart and all of that. And there's a huge scandal in the Flutter community against GetX. Currently, it's like if you search for the state, it's a huge debate on the state management in Flutter. And if you search for the top state management libraries, you will find GetX on it as the first one. It has a lot of votes and all of that, and it's really easy to use for a beginner. And yeah, with the reactivity, you just like create an Rx variable and then observe it. There's an OBS widget, and as soon as the variable changes, the widget gets updated, and you can update just a small part of it, and it's pretty beautiful. You keep all your widgets as stateless, and you just update just what you need. But yeah, it kind of abstracts the build context in Flutter, and it makes you not want. You're not actually you're altering the build context, and you are like working without it, so to say, even though it's still there. And this can become pretty messy in a larger application. So you might get into some state management issues that are pretty nasty. And even though I like the look and feel of GetX and how to use it, I've decided that for this project I will switch to provider, which is it's still easy to use, especially for small projects. But I'm not too experienced with it, so this is why it's taking longer to fix the state management. Okay, let's see if it managed to make it a stateless widget. Yeah, this is what I want to use, the consumer. Okay, don't want to bind it in the build method. Yes, conceptual approach. I would have liked the whole approach. Mm, let's see. So I've changed the view model. Okay. In the drawer, I will do just current alias equals alias. I think value of alias like this. Not. Hmm, not. Learn state management. It will make your life easier. I'm just stupid. Anyway, okay, this compiles now, and we move to this. So we get the view model, and we get rid of all of these, and we return expanded center size box shed pad child. So below the padding, we will wrap the column with the consumer. Let's do it like this and see how it goes. Wrap with widget. We do this. Okay. We add the builder. We add the builder. Okay, and we put a parenthesis here, and we put a column here. Cool. Cool. We return the column. And we put the name and the command in here. This won't be null, I think. Okay, let's put it. Okay, and then we have a column, children, initial value. Initial value, we put the command, and we add on changed. Let's see if it's needed. And let's print them to see if it works. Okay, it doesn't work. I've updated the main screen like this, but and the alias draw like this. And the view but still not updating properly. What am I missing? Okay, so we get back to the set and the turn. Okay. Okay, let's get back to this. And in the main screen it will be without the value. And in the drawer we do the that. This should work, hopefully. Okay, this works, it prints, but in the shed input we put the okay, so if I click it, it works. The values correctly, but it doesn't display them in the shed in. Okay, we'll try with the key, otherwise we will just put an edit button, just change them whenever the edit button is pressed. Continue. Why did it freeze? I've never used the value key successfully. Until now, apparently. Great success. Yep, looks good. Looks good. Cool. Um, so let's revisit the to-do list. We've added the plus button to add an alias. We've added it in both the design and the app. Okay. We have modified the card to also include the alias. We've done it in both the app and the Figma. And we've started implementing the design in Flutter. Um, we will continue with this. I will stop the stream for now because it's pretty late and I want to go to bed. We will continue implementing design and yeah, we're getting there. Continue implementing the UI. And then permissions and fix it, and hopefully in another couple of hours we will finish with the app and we can move to the landing page. Thank you all for being here. Please let me know in the comments if you have any feedback. Basically, you can be as harsh as you want, like feedback. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a great night. See you.